Saturday night at the movies. Who cares what picture we'll see? You care, because we're not watching a movie. It's the fucking All-Stars. Up the fucking All-Stars. Wanganui versus Aborigines, Nui versus Hobart, Warriors, Townsville, AFC versus Vanuatu, Unicorns, Vikings, Tavua, Blitz, Dragons, Rats. Fact. How is everybody? Let's wait until we get a few more people in the chat, and then we will kick things off with the me being the most fucking pointless game there is tonight. Brilliant. Just the way I wanted it at the end of the season. Game week 26. I am very happy to bring boxing on one. All right, nice. Yeah. Which boxing is it? Is it that Fury fight tonight? I am very happy, very proud to be bringing you home for the end of the league season, at least before the playoffs. And I will say, obviously, it's meant to be me doing tomorrow night as well. But being as I'm on Saturday night, I do not mind if somebody else wants to take tomorrow night. I'm not sure I should do both nights on a weekend, but there we go. Somebody snuck into the DMs this morning and said, "Tell me you want to finish the season off." And I can't say no to him. I can't. Right, that's enough time. Let us get into the first game of the evening. Wanganui versus me. Let's go. That is not me. That is me. Big problem for me this evening is both my centre-backs are suspended. West and Ugu are out. Not the best thing ever. Bringing the very good Wes Brown comes in, and not a problem with Wes Brown, but Nowotny is a shower of shite. We line up this evening like this, the familiar formation we've been playing kind of all season. Abrasini does drop back in today just to cover a little bit more for those piles of shite. Otherwise, this formation and this team is going to be drastically changed next season. And I am quite looking forward to it as well. The Aborigines are open for business. We do have one or two decent players there that can still leave. Make me an offer, quite simply put. I will be starting to tout those boys very soon. So expect me in your DMs and not with a dick pic. Last match, I won 3-0. But then again, it is what it is, isn't it? Hang on, drastically changing his team, that's a bit rude. Personnel, no tactics. The tactic file and the formation is not. The formation is changing slightly. But nothing major, nothing that you would think, oh my God, what's he doing? I'm getting a better grasp of it all. Anyway, 1-3-0 last time out. That is how I line up tonight. I am scared of this, given that I have lost my centre-backs. For the Wanganui, Ronaldo's gone up top. Totti's gone down into AMC. Zidane has come into the MC. That is how Wanganui go tonight. What did they do last game? They lost 1-0 to those darn Rats. Gary Neville played a blinder though, didn't he? Look at that, a 9. Gary Neville, Captain Nevs. Everyone else played, pretty well, to be fair. A good game all round. Right. Let us get this one on. The first game of the evening. Let's see if I can put myself in a driving seat to come 7th, or if Wanganui are going to rip it away from me. That's more likely. And Totti does put Wanganui 1-0 up. Bollocks, quite frankly put, bollocks. Very crap first half from the Aborigines. No fucking shots. That is real different for me. That is that's not happened for a long time actually. 3 shots of Wanganui, 2 on target. Stats wise, 6s and 7s to Wanganui, probably pretty drastic for me. Yeah, Madeira playing a 5. That is not good, is it? That is not fucking good. As is for the Wanganui. I'm gonna go to 60 as well. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. And Wanganui, Totti gets his second. Didn't think today was going to be easy. It goes to show it's fucking not. And that is 60, so I'll click it there. Robin had a chance. Really bad looking game for Madeira for once. I'll take him off again. Santa Cruz, do you know what? Fuck it. Santa Cruz can come off as well. I'll do this. Just for shits and fucking gigs. Last game of the season. Who gives a rat's bollock? That is what I am going to do there. Over at Wanganui, what do you want to do? Is Dimble around? He hasn't said he won't be, but he's not playing until the fifth. The sixth game anyway. Just waiting on you there. Oh, as is, no problem at all. Thank you very much. Didn't think you'd change much there anyway. Let's see if my fortunes can change in the last 30 minutes. Oh, no. Well, honestly, this is shit. And this goes to show how bad it can get when you don't have your key players. That's as bad as it's got. 10 shots. And you know what? I tested the shit out of this and that never fucking happened. So this is just, again, another reason why do I bother? 3 shots, 1 on target. Stats-wise, very, very good from Wanganui. You can't complain about 7s and 8s and a couple of 9s in there. Totti didn't get him out of the match despite his brace. Roberto got it with 1 assist. Strangely enough, he got 4 of his key tackles. Yeah, what's strange. Aborigines absolutely shit all over. Brown and Nawatney sticking in a 5 apiece. That is the difference there today. The stupid fucking centre backs. And I knew as soon as I saw the 2 suspensions, it was going to be an uphill battle. Luckily, I've rectified that for next season. We move on. That was shit. We go to Rapa Nui and Hobart next. Wes Brown is a good player, I agree. Nawatney's probably let him down, and Brown's had a bad day at the office, in all fairness. And in reality, I wouldn't have played Wes Brown on the left. I normally play him on the right, but Nawatney is only fucking right. So, again, played him slightly out of position, let's say, as well. But Brown is a good player. I have nothing against Wes Brown. He played most of the season for me, so I have no problem. Last match out, they got absolutely Rami Shabode by Vanuatu, which doesn't look good for them. Tactics-wise, he did nothing because he's fed up as fuck and just wants the season over with. Makes sense, to be completely honest with you. Rubbish. Last match out, Hobart beat the Unicorns 1-0. Unicorns with 50 managers for that game, if I remember rightly. They were all arguing amongst themselves, didn't know who was running the team. But Tomasi, again, fantastic player. Jens called him out to be the player of the season at the start, and he is, isn't he? At the end of the day, I think this is absolutely superb. 7 man of the matches, 8.29 rating is insane. Sip of tea. And over tactics, they brought Cole back in, Emerson back into the centre, and I believe that was it, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I think Vargas went to sub, but that is how they line it. Oh, yeah, because Militao was injured. So Filipescu came in, actually. That's another thing. Got to remember this shit. But hey, second game. Let's get it on. What are we thinking? I can only see a Hobart win here. Hobart, who were really strong for the very start of the season. I think they were top for a couple of games at the start, weren't they? And then got taken by Davidoff scored, but it won't count. Davidoff, cool water, for those in the know. I think Hobart were top for a while, and then obviously Vanuatu, and now Doug. One apiece for the stats. Nothing really to write home about. Stats wise, 6s and 7s, play on from Dan, no problem at all. 6s and 7s as well over here. I don't think I've seen Rob Sloth, but I'll give him 10 seconds. But yes, Dan is playing on, and I can imagine why. Still think he'll be good for the win on this one. Don't think Rob will be here because I just don't think he gives a poop. If I'm honest, and I don't even know if he said he was going to be here. Can't remember. Do you know what? I'm going to move. I'm going to go to 60 because I know he doesn't care anyway. That jumped straight from half time to 59. Don't think anything else happened in that whole kind of, in 19 minutes. So what do you want to do, Hobart? Do you want to push for the win here against Rapa Nui? What's your thoughts? I like this team. I did think I saw something like that. Thank you, Doug. McCoud for Joe Cole, then play on. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't think Rob was here. I couldn't remember if I saw something, but yeah, he doesn't give a shit, does he? Let's see if McCoud can come on and do something in place of Joe Cole. Thank you very much, Swan. It's been a lot of Hobart, and there you go. As he said, the commentator's curse for Rapa Nui potentially. I said it's been a lot of Hobart, and they go and score. Stats wise, 4 goals, 4 shots on target, 4 shots apiece, 3 on target. Very, very good. Rapa Nui there. Not terrible from Rapa Nui today at all. Romoshenko playing well. Hoffland again. Materazzi playing nicely in that. I think he's in the sweeper role as well, isn't he? Not that anyone does that, but not terrible. Over at Hobart, Paredes, Aborigines old player. Again, with another man of the match. I'm pretty sure he's played very well since he left me. But yeah, good win for Dan there. Decent ratings. Tomasi, honestly, most people would bite your knob off for Tomasi, if I'm completely and utterly honest. You could get a lot for him if you were inclined to sell him. I don't have anything to offer you. Anyway, Hobart win. Next, we are going to Warriors and Townsville. Last time out, the Warriors lost to the Vikings 2-0, actually. Vikings, very, very good, actually. Have I seen Scotty here tonight? I think I saw him first thing. No, I haven't seen Scotty. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Shut up, Darren. Warriors lost 2-0 to the Vikings last time, but they are a class act. I don't know what he did here because he uploaded the save with his own stuff. So he probably did something, but I don't know what it is. I think he did a new tactic file, actually. That is the Warriors. Yeah, you are here. Nice one, Scotty. I know Hodgie is not here. He's already said that. But he drew Tutavua. Tutavua drew again. Colour me pink. Tactics-wise, they go out like this. I believe I made 1 or 2 changes. Yes, I did. I dropped in the 2 strikers here. He didn't want any arrows on them, but that is how they go tonight. And yeah, that is Townsville. Let us get this on because I know Hodgie's not here, but Scotty is. So this will be a quick one. I think Warriors will be good for this. Townsville have been on an absolutely stinking run of form, if I'm totally and utterly honest. When I thought they looked really good at the start of the season, it just declined for them, unfortunately. However, they take the lead. Again, another Aborigines ex-player in Amaruso doing well, scoring a goal. Just like some of the players I had, I should have probably given Crespo scored, but it's been disallowed. I probably should have given a chance to. It has been quite Warriors heavy, I think. So I think Townsville might be lucky to be in that, in ahead. And Crespo, Crespo with another disallowed goal. The Argentinian is furious. Shots on goal, 2 for Warriors, 5 for Townsville. I misread that. 5 shots on goal, 3 on target for Townsville. Nothing on target for the Warriors. Stats wise, 6s and 7s. Well, mainly 7s to be fair to them. Townsville playing very well, but they've got 6s and 7s as well. So again, maybe the score isn't as open as you imagine. Scotty, is there anything you want to do at half time? Nice to see Ian Hart back. One of my players of the season, I think, Ian Hart. harass for Crispo and roll. No problem at all. Let's see if Crispo's. Yeah, Crispo. He was getting angry, wasn't he? He's going to get sent off. Let's see what happens before the 60. 55. Warriors definitely pushing a yellow card there, and that's 61. And I've clicked. And I think Harasimovic got KO's come on and got a yellow card. That's his contribution. Any chance Tavua and Dims can go next? I mean, yes, okay. I can swap it round if you wish. What do you want to do, Scott? You're doing kids, aren't you? Yeah, extends our heart's arrow. Add arrow to Volve. Who? Oh, VDV. Sorry, Van der Vaart. Sorry, I couldn't read that. That's all. Cool. Okay, no problem at all. I'm going to just quickly check Townsville's conditioning. That's absolutely fine. Let's get this one finished off. See if Warriors can bring something in the last 30. Meads and Harasimovic comes on, gets a yellow card, but also gets his goal. 71 minutes, 1-1. Can Warriors get into the lead? Will Townsville nick it? What are we thinking? And it has ended as a 1-1 draw. 4 shots. So Warriors definitely came back into it a little bit more. The one on target goes in. Lucky for them. Stats-wise, couple of 8s in there, mostly 7s, 1 or 2 6s. Kamuna playing a rare 6 because he's been very good this season. Over at Townsville, man of the match goes to Mendes de Silva, who, again, I think has been very good this season as well. Amoruso never did that for me. What a prick. Otherwise, 6s and 7s, a pretty average game. Yes, Meads, I'll do you guys next then. If you need to dash, not a problem at all. Messes it a little bit, but you know what? I love you, so it's fine. Last time out, Tutivua, we know, drew 1-0 with Townsville. We've done that. Tactics-wise, they've changed a little bit this week. Adilson and Overmars going into MC with an Aparo. Saviola and Viduka's come in. Contra comes back in, I believe, as well. But that is how they line up tonight. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Sorry. Second fucking guessing myself here. Cool. And Vassell, of course. Big Darius has made the bench. I, for one, am excited. Dims is here or not? Don't remember. Last match out, Dims beat Doug 1-0, actually. A really good game, actually, for the Blitz there. Nicky Butt with a 9. Yeah, good players. Buffon playing a 9 probably goes to show that they actually held Blitz more. Yes, you are missing some big players. When I looked at your team, I was like, oh, that's tough. But yes, that is how Dims. Oh no, this is how Dims lines up. My apologies, sorry. In fact, Dims did not make any changes. I remember he just rolled. This is what he has got. Great team. It's going to be a tough one tonight. I don't know if Tutivua are going to get the draw that they have usually been getting. Let's get this one kicked off and see what happens. Obviously, I believe Viduka has scored instantly. That is a turn up for the books. I was about to say Dims is looking for potentially. I think he can push. He can actually win the league, can't he? I think with a win here, he can definitely put pressure on Vanuatu. And what's that tactic file? What do you mean? What's that tactic file? Hang on, we'll have to see the out. Hang on. Well, it's called Aboriginal Tactic, but I can tell you now that I have not applied a tactic to your thingy. I didn't do that because I haven't touched your team. That's really strange. I never touched your team. I've never gone into it because you rolled, so I didn't have to. So I don't know why that's happened. And that's also not the formation I play either. So that wouldn't have made any difference. So I don't know why that's done that. Let me see. Let me just check if it's done it for Tutavua. No, they are normal. Let me check the tactics file. How would I be able to tell if it's the one that you use? Yeah, because I don't have that. This is yours, mate. It's just the name that's fucked up because I don't have that many people running with the ball. I don't use hold up ball, long shots. I don't use that. I mean, can you click on team and player instruction screens? Team and player instruction screens. Like this. Oh, team and player instructions. That's that. Marking. Does that look like yours, mate, or not? Because that's not mine. I don't know why the naming convention's messed up on your file. Ah, okay. Thank you, Doug. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I was going to say, hands up. I've not even been into your team, Dims. I never had to because you told me to roll it, so I didn't touch it. Yeah, tonight, last night's yeah, haven't went further back. I mean, if it's been there for the last three, clearly, I don't know what's happened there, but that's also not the formation I play. So if you loaded mine, it would have changed the formation. So, yeah, I've never submitted that formation. Yeah, I don't know. Chan Man does some weird things. There's probably bugs still in the game 20 fucking years on. Yeah, I've not noticed. Carry on. Yeah, I can't do much about that, mate. My apologies. Is half time. So if any of you want to do anything, just let me know because there's been so many messages. I haven't seen what you guys want to do. So just let me know if you want to make any changes to either of you. There was me thinking that I had made my first massive fucking mistake. My first streaming mistake on game week 26. I'd have honestly been devastated if I'd done that to you, Dim. So I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, let's get this to 60. Though, oh, okay, no, Dims wants to do something. Glad I waited then. Vogel and Zielius up to MC. And forward hour on Mendieta. Oh, Stee style. I see. Yes, he has. Oh, look at that. Lovely stuff. Okay. To 60. Like this, Stee style. And to 60 we go. And that jumped straight to 57. So I'm going to click it. 58. That went quick. It doesn't look like you're playing terribly. Nicky Butt again. Vogel, Keozelius. Tutavua. Varady on a 6. Desai 6. Tonton for Rivaldo. Oops, you are not Tutavua. Tonton for Rivaldo. Tonton for Rivaldo. and swap with Zambrotta. There you go. Tom for Rivaldo and swap with Zambrotta. That's all. Cool. Thank you very much. What do you want to do to Tavua, and if anything? Decide off, the sell on. Ooh. Oh, sorry, mouse is being a twat. Decide off, the sell on into centre forward. Oh god, it's being a real twat. So let's do that. Long arrows on wing backs. When you say long arrows, do you want them there, or do you want them like literally all the fucking way up? Half long, thank you. No problem at all. Let's get this one rolled on to 90 minutes. Good luck to both of you. And Anelka, who has been so good this season, comes up trumps again for Dims and puts it 1-1. Will we get a winner in this one? Saeed gets a yellow card. Free kick at the end here. Push-in blitz. Will it happen? Or nearly. Nearly. Wow. Shots on goal, 9. Blitz came right back into it. 5 on target. 5 shots for Tutavua. 4 on target. Stats-wise, very good stats for Tutavua then. And I cursed this game because I said Tutavua weren't going to draw against Blitz. Surely not. They fucking have. Zelius with the assist and the man of the match today for Blitz. But 1-1. Yeah, apologies why the name is called Aboriginal, but it doesn't look like you've got my tactic file. So I don't know why that's happened. It certainly looks like it goes back a long, long way. So I don't know why that's happened. No one wants to be associated to me, so I do apologize for that. Next, we go to AFC versus Vanuatu. AFC, let's get on with this. Last time lost 3-0 to me. Yeah, they got pumped. They are bottom. They have bought in Boya for Schmuck, which made sense because Schmuck is suspended. Over at Vanuatu, Steve, last game, absolutely smashed Rapa Nui 5-0. Nicky Franco with a brace. Was very, very good in that game. Familiar tactic for him. I believe he took out somebody and put Figo in on the right-hand side. In fact, he did. That is exactly what he did. He took out, come on, Darren, Zinoni. That is what he did. Love that team. He's got some fucking stars in here, in all reality. This has been a real problem all season. Apart from the last 6 games, I'd say it's dropped off a little bit. But very, very good for Steve this season, I think. Let's get this going. Vanuatu versus AFC could be a pump in. Nicky Ferenko straight away, 2nd minute scores against AFC. That is 3 goals in his last 2. Is he finding form right at the end of the season as Steve heads to the playoffs? Okay, the AFC doing well here to hold him. And Ndai, who is usually so good, has got sent off. Does this allow AFC back into it? This could be a turning point. I'll be honest with you, there'll be a manager right now in the chat celebrating the fact that Ndai's gone off and given AFC a little chance. I'm not going to lie. Will some of the top dogs this week draw or lose? Busting this space wide open. Van Bommel back and roll. Ooh. Okay, no problem. I imagine. Steve? Do you want to do that or not? Do you want to Move Rui Costa across and take the arrow off, or what? Or do you just literally want to leave a massive gap? Leave the formation. Cool. Thank you. Love you. Brilliant. You are brilliant. Oh, AFC manager's not here, is he? I'll wait for a minute. I don't think he's going to be here, though. Yeah, the tactic foul thing. I think it's the same. It's the same tactic. I think it's just named after me, which seems a bit weird. I don't understand why that has happened. I think that's some type of bloody bug or weird thing that's happened. Right, he's not here. Let's get this on to the 45th. Obviously, Vanuatu with 10 men now, still very good. That is half time. AFC not doing a thing. 0-0 in terms of shots on target. 5 shots on goal, 3 on target for Vanuatu. Stats wise, 6s and 7s across the board for AFC. Vanuatu the same. However, you would think that might change come the end of the game. Steve, do you want to make any changes at half time or roll to 60? Roll. Love it. Thank you very much. We'll roll this one through. Will AFC come back into it against the 10 men of Vanuatu, or can Vanuatu? And Vanuatu can play with 10 men. Let's not pretend. I've pressed it. It's kill going. I cannot help this. There we go. Any changes to be made here now in the 60th minute? Maybe to shore up that 1-0 lead. Will you push for some more? Maybe goal difference will mean something. Roll again. No problem at all. That is lovely stuff. Let's... Big Rocks fan me, but that AFC team is absolutely honking. Thanks for your input, yeah, Jens. And that just jumped from 65 to 85 immediately. It looks like we're going to see a 1-0 out. Or not. Are AFC going to score the last kick of the game? No. Will Vanuatu? Oh, no, pushing again. Wow, AFC came back into it against 10 men. 6 shots, 5 on target in the end, matching Vanuatu, actually, with the top shots on target. That is surprising, but Steve holds on, gets the 3 points today. Michelini for AFC gets a man of the match. Again, really, really good. Yeah, not too bad at all. Vanuatu-wise, probably a game for them. Hedman's got a rare 8, I think, for him, because he doesn't really face that many shots. But actually, do you know what? That's not great for Steve from what we're used to, if I'm honest. But he gets the win. He gets the 3 points, puts big pressure on people at the top for this win of the league. That takes me nicely over to Unicorns and Vikings, which is going to be a kind of a very cool game. Unicorns last time out lost 1-0 to Hobart. They had about 5 managers during that game. Tactics wise, I believe they did a few things here. George Tass came in, Castroman went to the bench, Patsakoglu came in as well. Can't remember who for, but I know he did. But Smuts, I know you are here. I think you're here. He says, I don't know. He was live earlier. Don't know if he still is. I didn't manage to tune in, which is a bit sad today. But let me know if that looks all right for you. Is Smuts here? Has anyone seen Smuts? Don't matter, does it? We'll continue. Cool. Vikings-wise, last time out, they won 2-0 against the Warriors. Very, very good as always. Sigalko has been an absolute beast this year, as he often is. However, they are down Nestor, Terry, and Roy Keane this week. So Tudors come in. I remember that. First Orton stays and the AMC role. Mendes and Lucio are the centre-back pairing today, which I believe could open the floodgates for the Unicorns, who have been really good going forward. Let's get this one started. Unicorns versus Vikings, the second to last game of the evening, and we will take a look at the table after this and see how it looks. Unicorns are home as well, so potentially I don't know if there's anything in that, but Mbappe, you fucking bellend. Impenza, Brugink and Mackay have been very, very good this season, but Vikings take the lead, and it is Juan Sebastian Veron, who I haven't seen pop up much this season, but he has now when it matters. It looks like a very even game. It's certainly a match with a lot of action in the first half. Ooh, what have I done there? That's better. And Unicorns have equalised on the stroke. Well, not even on the stroke half time. It jumped from 34 to 45. Mackay equalises just before half time. 4 shots on goal, 2 on target for Unicorns, 5 on goal, 3 on target for the Vikings. Stats wise, not too bad at all. 6s and 7s, couple of 8s chucked in there as well for Unicorns. Mackay, an ex-bloody Aborigines player, doing very well. And Vikings, yeah, Veron, pretty good. Sigalko taking a few shots, got the assist as well. Popped up with something, didn't he? Let me know if he... Oh, as is, Smuts is there. Hello, Smuts. Nice to see you here. Well done. Thank you, as is. Let me see if Jens wants to do anything. As is to 60, not a problem. Both of you rolling till 60. And that jumped very quickly to 57. That is 60. I have clicked. And Unicorns have scored on the click, which is always frustrating for anybody. I'll find out who that was in a minute. Let me know what you guys want to do. But Lienz, you are now 2-1 down. Firth Olsen playing a stinking little 5. Veron on a 9. Unicorns, it was Impenza, not Mbappe, Darren, you pleb. Lassisi playing a nice 9. Patsakoglu an 8 coming in today. Sumi Hupia playing a very rare 6, to be fair to you. But yes, of course, Vikings with that unfortunately poor centre-back pairing of Mendes and Lucio tonight, not what they are used to at all. And I feel your pain, because Brown and Nowotny were not what I wanted today either. And that's probably what cost me. More Nowotny than Brown, if I'm totally fucking honest. Let's wait and see what the managers want to do. And I believe they will be doing something, because both of them are taking some time to write. I imagine Jens is going to want to be bringing that Andrei Shevchenko on. Big Bazzy Fergs as well is there. Oh, you're not going to replace Veron, are you? Let's be fair. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is War and Peace. For fuck's sake. Right. Sheva for Olsen. Great. Barry for Tudor. Cool. Move Veron to AMC with an arrow. Okay. Oh, fuck off. With an arrow. And Barry to MC with no arrow. Arrows off Gattuso and Cambiasso. Good. So Veron and Sheva is next to Veron at AMC. So Veron and Sheva is next to Veron at AMC. Thank you, mate. Nothing from Smuts. Oh, maybe he just wanted to see his team and we were too busy playing around with Jens's. Doing very well, to be honest with you. Do you make any changes? You are 2-1 up and everyone is playing very well. What do you have to bring on? Castraman for George Atos, maybe? Trezeguet, maybe you want to give him a run out? Was waiting on Jens, yeah, but as is. Okay, yeah, fair point. Yeah, we were all waiting on Jens. Cool, not to worry, as is. Lovely, let's see this one out, see what happens. Unicorns 2-1 up, 30 to play. Straight away, Vikings out the block. Looks like Vikings are pushing. No, now Unicorns, and Unicorns do score. Impenza, second goal of the game. What a season he has had. And Unicorns do win 3-1. 6 shots apiece, 4 on target for Unicorns, 3 for Vikings, but most of Unicorns went in. Stats-wise, we've got Brugink with 2 assists to bring the man of the match for the day. Very, very nice. The other one coming from George Tass on the left. Impenza with a brace. Very, very nice. Vikings-wise, not great for them today. Toldo chucked in a 5, which is very rare. Can be ASOL playing an 8. That's pretty good. Otherwise, yeah, not the greatest day at the office for the Vikings, but that team will bounce back massively next year. I can promise you that. Let's have a look at the league table. Now, that would be the league table. That is how the league table is currently going to finish without Dragons playing the Rats yet, isn't it? So the Bush Rats are going to try and leapfrog Hobart. Dragons have. It's not. Do you know what? Fuck it then. Is it not? I thought it was. I thought it was at the up-to-date table. Oh, shut up. Dragons versus Bush Rats. Last match, Blitz top 47, final 47, Dragons 40. Oh, shit. Oh, that's as results. All right, well, we'll just play this, then we'll look at it after, won't we? I'll stop fucking about. Bush Rats 1-0. Dragons need a point. But, oh, fantastic. That is tight. Woo! This is a big one. This is the big one. Bush Rats 1, Wanganui 0 last game. Tactics-wise, he didn't make any changes. And why would he? The Bush Rats have been on an absolute rampage, actually, within the last couple of games. After all his moaning, Tato picked up his socks and the boys started to perform a lot better. Alan Smith particularly been a bit of a disgusting cunt, if I'm completely honest with you, recently. Didn't know he was that good. Cool. Dragons, probably one of my favourite teams in the league. They lost, unfortunately, to Blitz last game, but that team is just stacked with absolute talent. I'd love to see what he does in the transfer market this year to actually improve that. Don't know if you can. Really big game for the Dragons. So Gerard and Vieira have come back in after, I think, believe an injury or both suspended. Yeah, that's just insane. Talent everywhere in that. Good luck to both managers. I hope that this game is good, and I hope that you get what you want. Good luck. Biggest game of the night. Kept it till last. Let's go. Oh, Gerard is instantly injured. That is so fucking harsh. Gerard picks up an injury in the first 5. What's your favourite cheese, Stephen? Melted cheese. I'm guessing it'll be Richie Wellens, but obviously that's up to Doug. But that is really unfortunate in a big game to lose Gerard instantly. 6 wins and 7 for you, is it? Of course, it's live at the point. Yes, of course it is. That's what I couldn't work out. Let's go Constantinu. Okay. Switch him with Riquelme. Yep. 2 up top with back. Lone AMC with arrow. Sorry. 2 up top and back. All right. Okay. Cool. Like that, mate. Let's go Constantinu, switch him Riquelme, 2 up top and back Lone AMC with arrow. That looks like I've done that right. Yeah, nice one. Cool. Nice one. Let's get this one actually resumed. 5 minutes in, Gerard injury. Very unfortunate for the Dragons there. Let's see what happens. I like Constantinu, to be completely honest with you. I think he's a great player. And he hasn't been used much, I don't think, from the Dragons. Bush Rat scored. I think it was Giggs. It was disallowed. And Dragons instantly reply with Constantinu scoring. Welcome to the team, my friend. Very, very quick. Oh, and we have, oh no, a penalty for the Bush Rats and Buffon being a Buffon. That's tough. I'm so sorry. This game's fucking you tonight, Doug. Yeah, I'm glad you can laugh. As is for us, obviously, no idea who's on pens. Let's take a little game, little guessing game. Who's going to take it? It'll be someone random. I mean, who's coming on? Dida for who? Dida for Const. Oh, you've taken Constantinu off. Oh no. Put him in the fucking net. Dida for Const and Vieri up top on his own. Yeah, I'll centralise him. Okay. Dida for Constantinu. Yeah. Jesus, man, harsh. And then what a game. Perfect. Okay, no problem at all. That's really harsh. Constantinu came on, scores a goal, and leaves. What a man. Cool. Who is going to be taking the Bush Rats penalty? Let's wait and see. It's scored by Yakubu, of all fucking people. Wouldn't have guessed it. That is 1-1. What a game so far. 1 shot on target for Doug. It's gone in. 3 shots at goal and only 1 on target for Bush Rats. And it's a penalty. Over stats-wise, Roberto Carlos playing like he fucking does. Like, he's so good. As is from both managers there to 60. Love that quickness. Thank you, boys. Wanted to get this done. Bush Rats probably behind in the stats just slightly. Let's get this to 60. Good luck to both of you. At jump 52 straight away. We got some action, though. 54. Bush Rats pushing a little bit. Oh, and that's 60. I have clicked. And as I click, Gig scores that fucking horrible click goal. My apologies, Doug. It's just shit when it does that. Giggs has put the Bush Rats 2-1 up against the Dragons, who are down to 10 men. 1 injury to Gerrard and then Buffon sent off. I feel very, very bad. This is absolutely stuffing Doug very hard tonight, the game. He's being champed hard, if I'm honest. Fucking click goal. A sending off and an injury. Like, piss off, man. This is when this game can just get in the fucking bin. Extend the win back arrows. 1 more and roll, mate. No need for sympathy, mate. The game is the game. It's not sympathy. I just think the game's a piece of shit when it does that stuff. Over at Bush Rats, obviously 2-1 up now. Playing very well as they have for the last, like, I think, what was it, win 6 in 7. This is the team. If he can make a few more signings, like I know he wants to do a few, and I mean we've done one today. He could improve this a lot and be a real contender. See what happens in it. Okay, well done, mate. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. Good luck to both managers. In fact, let's get this fast. Good luck to both managers at the end here. No, those ratings haven't. I did notice that. 30 minutes. Let's see what happens. I don't often do it fast, but it is the last game of the season. There is a couple of minutes left. Let's just play it slow and see how this goes. 3-1 to the Rats. Smith has scored a goal. Of course he has. You got to feel for the Dragons after how good they've been this season. The game has absolutely stuffed them tonight. Really has. But it's not over till it's over. Did Tato rip you off, Daz? No, he did not rip me off. In fact, I don't think he ripped me off at all, actually. I think it was very, very good, actually. Oh, Alan Smith scores and goes off injured. Hopefully he's out for the whole of next fucking season. I guess it'll be Michael Owen. Well done, mate. He's 8. Michael Owen, as I thought. No problem at all. And here we go. The last 20 minutes. Can Dragons score one very quickly and make a last minute go of it? It would be great to see. Vieri was close as he's he's been so good all season. I don't know if this was a 3-1 game until that sending off and all that. But hey, it looks like Tato is going to win from this position. 3-1 at 90 minutes. I'd have said he's pretty good. We got a free kick, and that is it. We go again next season, horny and hard. Yeah, fair point. Match stats wise, 3 shots on goal for Dragons. That's I've got to be honest with you, that probably the worst game Doug's had this season, funny enough. Didn't mean to press that, sorry, match stats. Stats-wise, Roberto Carlos, solid as always, a 9 in that game. Unfortunately, a 4 from Dida when he came on. That's not what you want to see, and you got to say some of that cost you. Bushrats, really good game. Bushrats found huge fucking form in the last... Like he said it earlier there, didn't he? 5 games too late. Yeah. If you had just started that run slightly earlier, playoffs were no problem to you, unfortunately, Tato. It'll be good to see everybody there next season. Classifieds tonight: AFC 0, Vanuatu 1, Rapa Nui 0, Hobart 1, Dragons 1, Bushrats 3, Tutavua 1, Blitz 1, Unicorns 3, Vikings 1, Warriors 1, Townsville 1, and Wanganui 3, Aborigines 0. A terrible end to my season. That is how the league finishes. Everybody on 47 fucking points. Goal difference is the deciding factor there. Dragons go from 1st to 3rd. Vanuatu move up to 2nd, and congrats to Dims, who wins the league there. Very, very good goal scoring there. But obviously the difference is, looking at Unicorns, they've conceded so few. Yeah, that's really, really tough to take, actually. My apologies. There's the guys heading to the playoffs: Blitz, Vanuatu, Dragons, Vikings, Unicorns, and Warriors. And you know what? Anybody in that playoffs can win it. We've seen it before. Down at the bottom, season 2, I feel like I don't deserve 7. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The last couple of guys, Bushrats, really good at the end of the season. You cannot fault them. Hobart, who were top, I want to say, and doing very well at the start of the season, just fell away. Those wins came at the very start. Then they just had a huge blip, and unfortunately could not get back into it. Aborigines, everyone predicted us to come last this season. I think we've proven that we can do some decent business. In all reality, I think we've made some good decisions recently, stuck to a tactics file, stuck to a formation, and it's paid off. Didn't tonight, but without your 2 best centre-backs, shit's going to happen. But no one predicted that shit. So I am proud and pleased to prove a lot of people wrong. Tutavua, obviously last year's glory story. That is nothing to do with the gay club, but did very, very well last season. Not so much this season, but 13 draws. If they can just get one, or I mean, look at that: 5, 4, 6, 3, 4, 13. If Tutavua can just find a way to change those draws into a few more wins, they will be right up there with us, with these guys here, and it could be a different story. And this makes me very excited for the new season anyway, because if all of us can turn a few more of these draws or add a couple more wins, the playoffs, it could be it's a very competitive league anyway, but it will be really good fun next season as well. And a couple of these guys down at the bottom looking to reshape their clubs hugely. I imagine some new tactic files and formations in for the likes of AFC and Rapa Nui, and Townsville. Got a really good squad, seemed to do very well at the start of the season. And again, like Hobart, fell away, but just in a more sensational fashion. Player stats, let's take a look at these. Average ratings, Tomasi, absolutely huge all season. A lot of decent players in here, to be completely honest with you. Andre still there as the only goalkeeper in like the top 20, I think. Really, really good. Goals wise, it has been topped by Anelka so far. Obviously, the playoffs are to come. I'm sure they fucking count towards it. Don't know, but Anelka tops it. Impenza has overtaken Sigalko tonight with his brace. And we'll look at assists as well quickly. Cliver from the side, Figo for Vanuatu, who came in on the right wing today. Giggs for the Bush Rats found form after, Tato was looking at getting potentially, I think, dabbling with getting rid of Ryan Giggs for a small portion of time. Stuck with him and felt fortunes turn round for the Shagger, and he started to play a lot better. But otherwise, what a fucking class season that is. Over to the playoffs. This looks like this. We've got the Dragons versus the Warriors and the Vikings versus the Unicorns. And we have got Blitz over versus the Vanuatu Valorous. And that is how we line up in terms of the playoffs. I will get this saved here. I will get this forwarded. I did say at the very start of this stream tonight, if anybody fancies doing tomorrow's stream instead of me having the fact I've just done one on a Saturday night, I won't say no to that. But if no one wants to, then obviously I will crack on and do tomorrow's stream and get the first sort of set of games going, if that's okay with everyone. If everyone wants a little break until next week or till Scotty on Wednesday, that is also okay. Just let us know what everyone wants. Otherwise, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in this evening. Up the fucking All-Stars.